Welcome to the Mindset Warm-Up for competitive athletes. Begin by finding a comfortable position, ideally standing, but you can also do this seated. Begin with your arms overhead in a victorious stance, a position of power and confidence, or you can also leave your hands on your hips. Make sure you're in a position of confidence with your shoulders back, your head lifted, your chin lifted, and imagine feeling powerful and strong and confident. Use your body to send a signal to your brain that you're alert, ready to go, and feeling confident, powerful, and successful. Breathe in your nose for 4 seconds, holding at the top for 4, and a big exhale through your mouth like you're blowing out birthday candles. Hold at the bottom for 4, and then repeat. In through your nose and smile. Holding at the top, and big exhale. Smiling on the holds in the inhale, sending a message to your brain that you're feeling optimistic, whether or not that's true. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a forced smile and a genuine smile. Research shows that doing this for 2 minutes can change the chemistry in your brain. Big inhale through your nose and smile. And exhale. This time on the inhale, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze as you hold. And as you exhale, drop everything and relax. And again, breathe in through your nose, squeeze. Shoulders to your ears, squeeze everything nice and tight. And exhale, relax. As you breathe in, think of everything that you're grateful and thankful for. Perhaps the faces of the people you love pass before your eye. Think of your health and your body. Maybe your country, your community, your church, or your social clubs. Breathe in through your nose, and as we take our last few breaths, incorporate a bit of a stretch if you'd like. Maybe with your hands overhead, you can stretch your shoulders side to side. Pulling gently on your wrist as you lean to the side. One last inhale. Big, powerful exhale. Okay, now we're going to take a second to get grounded and centered and really bring our focus to the present moment. With your eyes closed, take a moment to find a comfortable position. You can have your hands resting in your lap or stand comfortably. Pay attention to what you can hear this morning. What sounds do you notice around you? Pay attention to your sense of smell. What can you smell this morning? Take a deep breath in and really notice what scent you can smell this morning. And with your eyes closed, take a moment to pay attention to what you can see. Even with your eyes closed, maybe you can notice some colors or shapes beneath your eyelids. Take a moment to pay attention. Next, pay attention to what you can taste this morning. And finally, move on to your sense of touch. You might first focus on your hands. Maybe you can feel them touching your knees if your hands are resting in your lap. Maybe they're touching each other. And once you've focused on that, move your attention to other areas of touch. Maybe you can feel the collar of your shirt around your neck, a watch on your wrist. Pay attention to where your feet meet the ground and where your back or your bottom touches a seat. Now that we're focused and grounded with your eyes closed, I'd like you to imagine yourself in a competitive event. Maybe it's a game, maybe it's an important tournament. And see yourself out in the athletic space. Take a moment to notice, what are you wearing? What does the sky look like? What does the air feel like? Imagine all these things in your mind for a moment. Now I'd like you to imagine yourself in a situation where perhaps you're about to score or be an integral piece of an important play. Perhaps coach is relying on you to make something happen. Take a moment and imagine yourself in this situation. And as you go through the play, your execution is terrible. You fail to make the shot. You fail to make the pass. I'd like you to think about the moments that this has happened before, when you've experienced something like this. Imagine in your mind what that feels like in your body. Maybe you notice your heart rate is different, or your breathing is different. Perhaps you remember feeling a pit in your stomach or a lump in your throat. I want you to stand up or sit up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your head and your chin as if someone were pulling you gently from a string attached to the top of your head. Roll your shoulders back. Puff your chest out slightly. Use your body to send a signal to your brain that you're confident and you're competent and you're ready to go. Your brain takes cues from your body, whether you actually feel that way or not internally. Your brain recognizes this proud stance, this confident stance. Take a moment to calm your mind, calm your body. You're not in danger. You don't need your body to react. And continue to roll your shoulders back, stand up with confidence, chin up. And you can even smile a little bit if you'd like, sending a message to your brain that you got this. Take a moment to pay attention to your emotions. What are your emotions like in a situation where you have experienced difficulty or failed at a challenge or a play? What emotions do you feel? Perhaps it's anger, fear, sadness, maybe even disgust or surprise. Whatever emotion you experience, it's okay. You don't need to understand the emotion, doesn't need to make sense. Recognize the emotion, acknowledge it, and name it out loud if you can. Emotions are natural and normal and automatic. They come and go. They're temporary. And so acknowledging the emotion out loud helps create some distance, some space between you and your emotion. Take a moment to imagine your emotion out in front of you. Maybe it looks like anxiety. Maybe it looks like worry. Maybe it looks like anger, frustration, or rage. Acknowledge the emotion, keeping in mind the subtle difference between I am and I feel. I feel frustrated. I feel angry. I feel embarrassed. Turn down the emotion. It's okay to experience the emotion. Separate it from yourself and turn it down. Again, remembering to use your body, standing up tall, chin lifted, proud posture, smiling if it helps. Next, focus on your thoughts. What do your thoughts sound like in these moments? Maybe you notice that your thoughts at these times are frustrated, critical. Maybe they're more aggressive or loud. Take a moment to quiet down your thoughts and think about things that are helpful to you in those situations when you've tried and have not succeeded. What would you tell a dear friend? This was a valid shot. You did the best you could. I got this. Next time, I'll do something differently. Next time, I'll make sure I'm focused. This is not saying anything about me as a player or as a competitor. This was one shot, one attempt. No one makes every single shot. Again, sitting up, chin lifted, shoulders back, and smile. And after the play, you reset, whatever that means for you. Decide now what it'll be. Maybe it's a brief shoulder roll. Puff out your chest and take a deep breath. Not only does that send a signal to your brain, but it also sends a message to your competitors, to your coaches, to your teammates, that you are confident and you're competent, and you know and you understand that nobody makes all the shots. This says nothing about you. So reset. Now I want you to imagine a scenario again. Perhaps you're in that same play. You're on the field. Coach is depending on you. The audience is cheering for you. And you go to take the next shot or make the next play. And this time you succeed. The shot goes in. Imagine what those moments feel like for you. Think about what this feels like in your body when you take a shot and succeed. Maybe you feel your heart rate start to flutter or speed up. Maybe you notice you're holding your breath or breathing faster. Maybe you feel your body temperature rise. Take a moment to calm your body down, reminding your body you don't need it to react. This is just what you do. Next, pay attention to your emotions and imagine what emotions you feel in these moments. It might be happiness or joy. Take a moment to think about what those moments feel like. Remembering that emotions are natural and normal, but they come and go. So acknowledging the emotion, creating space between you and the emotion, and then turn it down. It's fine to be happy about scoring a goal, but remembering that it's helpful to level out the peaks and the valleys. Next, shift to your thoughts. When you have a victory or a success, what do your thoughts look like? What do they sound like? What speed do you notice them entering your mind? Take a moment to calm them down, slow them down, reminding yourself you're not a hero, you're not a genius, you're just doing what you do. And it's okay to be happy and maybe to even celebrate a bit, but keeping your peaks and valleys level is helpful to you, as you will likely experience many successes and many failures. And as the play ends and you've been victorious, take a moment to reset, remembering that every play, every shot is unrelated to the play or the shot that came before. One single shot is meaningless. It says nothing about you. It's many, many, many attempts that show your success on the field. So reset. And you can open your eyes. As you do, I'd like you to take a moment to think about what will be your focus today. There are many, many, many things that you can focus on, many things that you can work to get better at. What's the one thing you're going to focus on today? How are you going to judge your performance? Not by how many goals you make, not by how many shots you take, not by how many assists. What is your goal? And what will you focus your energy on today? Why are you here? And why are you doing what you're doing? Good luck and have a great game.